Alright guys, we're coming.
This is Milk D, aka Milk is chillin'. Right now I'm getting money with 950 Lounge. What more can I say?
Yes, sir.
We're back on the ride Saturday afternoon now. DSN WRN 1620. Well, they already left. Apex Radio, but again, we keep it moving. Thank you. You know, at first, before we introduce you to this lovely young lady, thank you to Amanda Ramos Catering. Great food. Did you get some food?
Not yet, I'm gonna eat after.
Oh, okay. You don't want to
Yeah.
I can't mess up my posture.
I don't want to hear it. But again, she had to run. Check her out. What's her Instagram, Josh? You know it.
Sweet pea.
Thank you, Sweet Pea. That's why I got
You didn't even have to think about it. He's a sweet ring.
But this lovely young lady to my left is an actress herself. She's doing some amazing things. I had a great conversation with her last week, and again, it shows the perseverance, of effort, and determination when you really want something that you love. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 950 Lounge, the lovely, super talented Miss Danielle Baskerville. What's going on?
Hello guys.
How are you?
Good afternoon. Good
Great.
afternoon.
I just want to thank you again for giving me the opportunity to be on here.
Well, I seen you making the rounds, and I said, you know what? Well, if you're gonna go play somewhere, you got to come play here.
Yes.
So we appreciate you coming up to the show.
And he put his positive energy hat on for you.
Yeah, I love it. I have a positive energy shirt as well.
Oh, okay. I didn't want Ed to talk about my I tore my head open last week, so what happened to your scores? That's why I put the hat on. So.
AKA Black Hitchcock.
Yeah, happy. So again, thank you for coming up. You're an emerging actress. You're doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
You did something here, date night, a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So from a standpoint of just being a working actress, where like the roles are coming in Fast and Furious.
Small world.
You know, somebody calls you on Tuesday night at 11 o'clock to be on a set at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Talk about that life and what you dedicated yourself to really become that superstar actress.
Okay, so I had an experience where I had to go through that, where basically I went to an audition and I auditioned for this theater show twice. And the third time I got a call a day before they were leaving to Columbus, Ohio, for me to learn the script, and this was a 50-page script, and I had a lot of lines, you know, and it was in an ensemble. So I was in almost every scene.
Yeah.
So getting a call to get that script and have to learn it, and then in theater, you know, it's live, there's no stopping. So of course, having to go through that, it was a great experience for me. Especially being able to travel with, you know, doing theater. That was my first time and having the experience to go out to Columbus, Ohio. So that experience was it was so intense, because not only did I have to change clothes, I had to learn dance moves, I had to learn my position in certain spots I had to be, and some of it I had to improvise it, but we made it work. We all worked as a team, and we got through it. So we went from Columbus, Ohio to New York, and of course the New York show was so much better, because we got the set together, we got the music together, we added more things to it. So, yeah. So
and your family was watching.
Yeah. I had family come out to my New York show, and we recorded some of the Ohio show. So that was really intense. You have to really be dedicated, and you have to have patience, because when everybody was sleeping, because we did a road trip, and the road trip was about, I think it was 16 hours. No, I think it was 13 hours actually, because we had to take some time.
Wow.
So having to go through that, everybody's sleeping in the car.
A lot of Wawas.
Yeah, well, I'm up through those hours just trying to learn the script, going back, that was the hardest I have worked in my career to get that script down pat, and it was super stressful. But I'm happy that I made it through, and I pushed myself to do it, because I could have been I was scared. I was I'm not about to do this. This is a lot. When I started to read the script, I'm okay, I can do this.
Right.
Read a couple of lines and I'll get through it. But it was a lot. It was, but
a lot of emphasizing.
Yeah.
Now you're somebody who your professional career, and you had a day job, and you decided somewhere along the line that I'm just going to go pursue my dream.
Yeah.
Easier said than done. When you have your security of a paycheck, when you have family and friends telling you, well, you want to be what, how did you overcome that to really block that out? And probably when people you really love and care about, but how was you able to block that out to say, you know what, I just got to chase this?
I think it comes with having to drop to rock bottom to where you're just trying to figure out like, is this something that I really want, you know? And then not really having people who would say things to doubt you, but not having the support of people actually watching your stuff on YouTube or coming out to my shows. And because before I started to do like pick up all these doing film, I started out with doing like a lot of theater and background work. So you know, like I'll get stuff here and there, like people like my videos and would show support, but it wasn't that much support, you know. And it's still like a struggle to get support, but now I'm working my way up where it's like I have to like put myself first and be my number one supporter, because that's what's going to get me through the no's and the people who don't believe in me, to continue to push myself. And then also like, you know, where I started from with having people like, you know, like also some people who did push me like, you know, you need to step up your game, you need to do this, you need to do that. And it was like, okay, yeah, okay, slacking. No, now
so I just pushed you.
Yeah. So I'm ready. I'm pumped up.
Let him go. Oh, 2 piece.
Throw that water at him.
That's
Damn.
You gotta be pumped up. Energy, you know.
It's from Brooklyn.
Yeah. Can't win rock.
Good lovely Danielle Baskerville. So you've been in the studio before and you did a film.
Yeah.
Big shout to the fam with that.
That was fun.
And you did that film, and I know you was on stage
Yeah.
a little bit, and you also have a music career.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even know that until I saw a clip.
I didn't even know that either until I got, you know, when I went to
You woke up one day and had a voice,
exactly.
huh?
When I went to college and I took a singing class, I figured out I had a voice. Like my teacher was like, you need to like take this somewhere, you know. And I wasn't even going as hard then. I recorded a song like 2 years ago that I gave him to like, you know, listen to. But I'm also going to start writing my own music and, you know, and start to record. Like, why not? You know, I want to, you know, it's like a blessing to even have a voice. So I'm just like, I need to use it and see where it will take me. Because I feel like whatever you want to pursue, whatever it is that you want to do with your life, if you're not really sure if it's something that you want to do, I would say like go 100% in it. Like I'm going 100% with my acting career, and you know when it gets to a certain point where you feel like you don't love it, you know, then you go to the next thing and put your 100% into it.
And
you know?
I want to say him is backstage Ed. Thank you. I just want to give you a name. You know, she said him is
Thank
backstage
you.
Ed.
I'm sorry.
So I was working with Kel Spencer, because Kel, you know, friends of the show. You know, obviously I didn't reach out to Kel. You probably ain't too happy with me at this moment because I'm walking and stuff. But how was it working with Kel?
It was great. He was very professional. You know, that's what you look at, because it's like you can pick up jobs with different people, but some people can have a high representation but not really be that professional. You know, but he was very professional. I loved everybody on set. And we also had a viewing for the movie, and it was great. So that was a great time filming that, and I also look forward to working with them again.
No doubt.
But yeah.
The future. Now, again, like I said, you've committed to this thing high till you have no. It's a straight line.
Forward, yeah.
So what's the future? Give me the 3-year plan. If you can close your eyes a minute, you know, and say, well, here you go. You emphasize everything. And say, give me your money. Let me stop.
Do you need another nudge?
But if you can visualize it, what's the 3-year plan? Where you want to see this going?
I want to see myself on the big screen in the movie theater, like the movie theaters on 42nd Street, on Times Square. I want to see myself in the movie theater. I want to be on the red carpet winning an award. And to also write my own work, like maybe like a short film or so. I want to speak that into existence and maybe like get it into a film festival, you know? That would be something that would be great to accomplish, you know, as an actress and as a writer. Because also being an actress is like, I would say open up to different lanes, like, you know, perfect being an actress, but also don't just stay in that one lane. Like if you see that you like directing, or if you see yourself as being a potential writer, I would look into doing those things too. Like I wouldn't just stick to one thing, because it's cool, but you know you can find work in so many other areas.
But the entertainment world is so many layers. You know, it's not just one thing. So it's a lot of different things you can dive into, or just curve and go right into something else.
Right, exactly. So I would say like open up and try out different things.
Well, you already opened up on me. Already hit my arm 2 times.
Hit him right between the eyes.
Oh no, I'm not gonna abuse him. No.
So
Okay,
what actors
thanks.
and actresses do you look up to?
Zoe Saldana, she does fantasy and like sci-fi
I like
movies.
Zoe.
Yeah, I love. I want to do movies like that. Also, Jackie Chan, because he does stunt work. I also want to get into stunt work.
Now, do you want to get the stunt work or karate stunt work, like Jackie Chan?
Who knows? But it's whatever. You
But
know, like
remember,
I'll try
Jackie
it
Chan
out.
is still stunt regardless, karate or not.
That's different type of
Yeah,
stuff.
you know,
I mean, if I can learn it, why not? Like
Yeah.
I'm open. I don't want to limit myself to what I can
you
do.
wanna do wrestling too? Because you were Jackie Chan movie.
I have actual boxing video on my
Yeah, we
on my
already
YouTube.
know that. We
Yeah,
already know
good.
that.
I
Yeah.
got a little something. Taraji P. Henson, I love her backstory with her saying like, you know, she didn't have like a lot of supporters behind her,
Right.
and she you know had $few dollars in her.
That's
her
what I was
pocket
gonna
and
ask
she went
her.
to
Do
LA.
you like the cookie roll or you like
The
the
baby
Jody? Jody.
Dang. Oh, that I guess the
Make you feel
cookie.
cookie
You know,
girl.
because you kind of like feel like some females can be like that sometimes. You know,
You
try
wanna
to
be
show
that-
tough love.
You want to be that strong, aggressive actress that never gets punked, I see.
Maybe, you know, I don't want to limit myself, but I would like to, you know.
I can see it.
That's
Let's
my
go.
strength. You know, like being an aggressive drama queen and all that.
She could be on Prego.
Yeah, but yeah, like I love Taraji P. Henson backstory. You know, not having that much supporters and going to LA with her son, and she said she walked across that stage and she said, you know, it was no looking back. She went out with a few dollars, and you know, look where she's at now. She said it took her about 15 years, and it's like, wow.
Well,
you know?
we
It takes time to bake greatness.
Yeah.
right.
It takes time.
We had a young lady here just before you came up, and she believed in herself. She sold her car because she believed in her vision. I was saying to her, sometimes you have to give up something that worldly possession that you love and possess to see a dream and a vision come true. You
I
know?
so agree with that. What's the saying that I heard? Do the things that you don't really want to do to
Right.
get to the things that you want to do. You know,
Exactly.
like working a job that you may not want to be.
Clean
at.
toilets.
Yeah, exactly. You know, to save up. And sometimes it's like some people will be like, you know, I don't really want to talk about this because of my struggle and everything. I don't want people to really know, but it's good to let people know because there's people out there
Exactly.
who need to hear that, and it's just so many forms of being able to motivate people, and I want to be that.
That's
So
why I
It's a
always say-
testimony.
Yeah.
I always say if you gotta always dream. You gotta continue to dream.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't dream it can't come reality. If you don't, like when I used to play football, they would
A
tell
long time.
Hey, get the joke out. But obviously, you visualize the game before you play it.
Yeah.
Because if you visualize the game, then you can make those plays. And same thing with what you're doing. If you can visualize Oscars and motion pictures, you can get it. If you say to yourself, well, I ain't gonna never get there, then you
Then you
won't.
ain't gonna get there.
Exactly.
Power of the tongue is so
So
strong.
It's
that.
gonna be outside looking in.
So we're going to take a quick break. We get here for question of the day as well. So we're gonna have a little
fun
fun
time.
with you a little bit.
Fun
And
time.
let's see what goes inside the head of Danielle Baskerville.
Uh-oh.
Super talented actress is here. 950 Lounge on Saturday. Come on back.
We're gonna sing the song.
I hate you so much right now. I hate you, Tony. I hate you.
She got in the car.
She got issues that smell good.
She wanna, what was the Vic here for?
How are you?
Victor know when we have ladies up here. It's like a magnet.
I always gotta come prepared.
What's up?
Mike, this is Danielle. This is Mike, the moderator. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying. That girl good. That girl good. She good.
Hey, what's up? This is Victor Raver, aka Mr. Positive Energy, aka Raul, and the checklist. We're at the comedy play. When I'm not home, napping, sleeping, rehearsing, working, I'm here at 950 Radio, baby. Check us out. Tune in.
Now, he means that too.
And all of that. The hard working man, the empowered, but his Victor Jennifer Wavers in the building. I don't even know why Vic's here. Maybe he just sensed that it was Danielle was here. Beloved Danielle Baskerville. You were singing your little song, little doo-wop. You close your eyes. Is that like when music is music spiritual to you? Because you just like in a trance. I said hello. You say.
I think so. Like you start, it's something that pulls you in that you just start feeling it and you just go elsewhere and then you come back like you just gotta get yourself.
My mama does that in church every Sunday.
Yeah, sexual
But she
chocolate.
ain't
That
singing.
girl's good.
But 950 Network, pay-per-view done right, CBTV through Roku. Check us out this fall, and that's who sponsored the segment. So, question of the day is 10 ways to melt her heart. Now, you're a beautiful woman,
Thank you.
professional woman, but when men try to melt your heart, right? What's some of the qualities a man's got to do to get to double DB, I should say.
Like what do you mean? Like
Give you
fast?
some M&Ms.
Yeah, I'm saying
Oh,
like
make me happy again?
happy, or just like wow, this guy's really different.
spend like quality time with me. Do something spontaneous, like it's the summertime. Like let's just go to the beach. I'm gonna like pull out the cover and we're gonna have a picnic. You know, our.
I don't use that word, but nevertheless, I digress.
Okay.
He
Or,
uses
like,
lounges.
babe, you know, I'm about to we're gonna go on a vacation, like, you know, because I want to travel. So, you know, spontaneous things like
So what's a spontaneous trip?
Atlantic City, no. Yeah, Atlantic City.
Oh.
That's for 2 months.
That's a gamble.
Well, we could have did that last. I wish I saw you last Friday.
We have 3 spots open. You got some money? Let's go.
And we could have put you in the trunk with us.
Okay.
So today's
I want to go to
question.
Egypt.
Okay, talk to rodeo. Oh, no. Atlantic City be good. Ways to melt her heart and impress her friends. So this is what we're gonna go with. So we're gonna start with the first one. And it's kind of obvious. Get her flowers. Flowers are a well-known symbol of romance and affection, and there's something irresistible about receiving a bunch of them at one circumstance. Classic. Your thoughts. Get her flowers. You agree with that?
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I mean,
It's a man with open car doors.
you always figure out she likes roses, red, orange, yellow, pink, whatever, whatever she likes. See the smile, say something like that.
I'll accept anything.
And then, you give her 1 or 2 to
Weeds.
start out.
No.
Poison oak?
No.
Okay.
All right. Let me watch out what I
Yeah, don't
say.
say
All
anything.
right.
Be careful.
What about you, Mr. Roper?
He steals his flowers.
No, that's you. No, get her flowers, yes. It doesn't even have to be real flowers. You can actually get candy.
Wait.
No, it's like chocolate,
Oh.
chocolate.
I
Look,
said,
this is a fake one. You can do anything.
Oh, man.
Fake grass.
No,
There you go.
chocolate, roses, or something edible.
But you know
Okay.
something?
Oh,
I
yeah,
realized
that's
that your young woman, some of the young people don't really like flowers no more, it seems. I think it's
Only
like
because
an
I
old
can't take
school
care of them.
trait.
I would learn about, somebody give me some flowers, but I don't really know how to take care of flowers, so it'll be like,
Put aspirin and
Pork and bean juice.
no, they give you the food, the little food package.
I think it's a nice, like, it's nice. Like, I would love, somebody gives it to you, you'll be happy.
So if a man gave you flowers, you
You're like,
give them back.
thank you.
I'm an actor. I don't got time to do no
Get
flowers.
this.
That's why I say you give it a chocolate.
Get this away from
chocolate
me.
roses.
I'll
Yeah,
take
but
chocolate. I'll take
See?
chocolate or
There you
edibles,
go.
like he said.
Well, you
can't
know
go
what?
wrong with some fruit. That
You know
look like
what?
flowers.
Not saying you, but a lot of women be like, you bought the flowers right next to a jewelry store, didn't you? Why didn't you go to the jewelry
Oh
store?
no, I wouldn't do it.
Let's move on to the next one. The next one is buy her a thoughtful gift. Maybe you're the type of guy who generally struggles with showing emotion or revealing your inner layers. Fine. But one thing every man can do is buy his girlfriend a thoughtful gift. Danielle, what's a thoughtful gift to you?
Thoughtful gift is
Diamonds?
That would be great. Yeah, I'll take a picture of me and him in a frame. That would be nice.
Oh, that's so cute. Cute.
Yeah.
Go
Classic.
shorty,
What's a thoughtful
it's
gift
your
to-
A
birthday.
little nice
Bottle of
necklace.
Hennessy.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's thoughtful. Bottle of
Bottle
Hennessy.
of Hennessy?
Oh, come on.
Hotel.
Hey, man. A bottle.
Huh?
I said he's only being honest.
I'm being honest.
What about you, Rodeo? A thoughtful gift. I know. You're talking about $20
A
or
number
more.
7. A number 7.
$20
Right?
or more, Rodeo.
Number 6.
It's,
Number
you know what?
6, my
Now hold
fault.
on. It
Number 6.
depends on the person you with. A lot of things could be thoughtful
cheap.
to that individual.
Okay.
Like just the time you spend with them could be thoughtful.
Right.
Taking them out somewhere could be thoughtful. Or if you got somebody that you always getting buying extravagant gifts, a car could be thoughtful. You know,
Yeah.
a car.
You got money for
A Matchbox? Or
A new car, yeah. Let's
I
do
didn't
that.
say,
Don't
wait, open my mouth. I didn't say a new car. I said a car.
Hold on. Go
A
ahead,
car?
Danielle.
I said a car.
A card.
A car.
A car.
C-A-R.
A car. Okay, yeah.
He
That's
watched a
dope.
lot of Prices Right.
You get a car. You get a
A
car.
helicopter ride across the city. That would be
Oh, that yeah.
Get that on Groupon. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
All right, whatever.
Let's move on. Pamper her for an evening. This is one of the particular good things your girlfriend might love. A nice night out,
That's
massage, romance,
Oh.
candles.
Oh,
Who
man.
said you
Oh.
said candles earlier?
Uh-huh.
With the gothic.
Take the garbage out. That's romantic. You always got her
Pamper
doing
her
it.
for an evening, Danielle. Give me a pampered evening.
Okay, so
Close your eyes like you normally do. Give me the cloud over your head and say, this is a pampered evening.
I would love it if you can just massage my full body
look at her.
from
Look at that
head
face.
to toe.
Oh.
Or we can even go somewhere else for them to massage our body.
Commercial.
That would be so nice and big, like,
You know I got a bunch of men in this studio. Look at all like look at all them looking.
Cause her eyes were closed. Look like her eyes were dilated. Like, look.
Make a this. So she says she loves foot massages. I hope it got a
Oh
feet
yes,
pedicure.
oh my gosh, yes.
Backstage, your thought. Pamper her for you. What's a good pampered evening for you,
Rent.
poor lady? Rent, yeah.
Now,
Dude.
a good pampered evening would be cooking her a nice dinner that she would like to eat. And
So
then
what
also,
would you
yes.
cook her?
Well, it depends on what she wants. I mean, I can't just say what
I
type
know
of
what
food.
Justin would cook.
Well, he gets
Chitlins,
chitlins, yes.
yeah.
That'd be sticking the whole house up, but yeah. No, but no, whatever kind of foods that she loves, you know, you make a nice good meal for her, nice candlelight dinner,
Cornflakes.
music, and then
Right.
also, no, that's what you like.
See,
Stop leaving things out.
See, that's that black Tourette's.
Yeah, see, that's okay. Kev,
That's
Kev, can you do me a favor? Can you please?
Oh, I
let her
didn't-
know?
I didn't tell
Tell her
Danielle.
the story.
Well, again,
Cornflakes is
I'm
food.
gonna have to
Quiet.
record this. But Rodeo really has a sickness. He smiles a lot, but he's really sick. It's an internal thing. There's no cure. It's called black Tourette's. So he might just say anything. He might look at you and just
Hold
talk
on.
about bean pie.
It's corn.
Let's say whip tips randomly.
Corn is a
It's
food.
okay.
Cornflakes
You
is
just
a
heard him
food.
say
Rodeo,
cornflakes,
so
right?
this is why you have problems at home. You're making cornflakes.
We got a lot of milk.
Well, you said it, not me. This is an easy one, but it's very effective. Whether it's in public or in private.
Sensual.
Have a stroking of her hair, grab her hand, kiss her on the cheek, touch her. Backstage at
Now
Mr.
it's-
Romantic, Mr. Shabba Ranks himself.
Shabba
Your thoughts on touching her, romantic, nice touching, not grabbing her by the throat.
No.
Come here, woman.
No, touching her sexually is very nice. Like if you like the holding the hands,
Yeah.
or just caressing behind her ear, or just around her drape of her neck.
Around her wallet, around her
No, that's not you.
pocketbook.
That's not you doing that. No, but no, that's a nice little sensual touch, and just let her know that you care.
When was the last time you touched a woman this way?
That's
When
nice.
she bought him dinner.
I always touch my woman.
Oh. All right,
You made a
Kate.
statement.
Touch me, tease me.
When they in love with the person, they just want to be held, you know. Or you don't have to be held, but at least like certain part of your body
And
is touching
this
on.
showcase,
So if
stop-
you get out of bed, like where you going? Like, I ain't going
And for this
nowhere.
show's perspective, stop being talked about in a bad light. Just your thoughts
I didn't
on
get that.
good. Touch me. You
I
know.
would say kissing on the forehead is probably one of the most sensual.
What you been watching too many
like a
movies?
dog.
What do you think you are, Tay Diggs?
It's a dog.
Kissing on the forehead.
Nah,
Kiss
that
on the
that was
No, that's
oh yeah.
that's how you show love and affection is if you kiss someone on the
It's a
forehead.
kiss off. That's a goodbye kiss. Like bye.
Nah, that's not a goodbye kiss. Shut up.
Kissing
Kiss on the forehead. Kiss on the forehead shows love and affection. Yes or no?
I agree with that.
Thank you.
Really?
And
So
also,
last time a man kissed you on your forehead.
Don't answer that. Plead the fifth. I'm helping you out.
I'm a plead the fifth.
Listen, don't do that.
Yeah, my forehead this morning.
you
know,
want to
exactly.
close your eyes and think about it for a minute.
His breath wasn't up to par. But the forehead
That's why they kiss him on the
Kiss him
forehead.
That's how you kiss on the
No,
forehead.
yeah, it's definitely.
Especially for the morning time, like, you know, say, all right, I'll see you later.
But, you know,
Yeah, and it's like randomly, like, you know, they
Mm-hmm.
just kiss you in the foot. It's like, oh.
But if a female does that and she got that real nasty breath, you can still smell the oil. So that's just something. This doesn't always woke up.
You can hand him the phone, okay?
I'm trying to do this. You know how to do it?
Oh, you've been watching YouTube videos. So yeah, I know you. Okay, definitely. I'm gonna let you see it first. I'll let the dog see it before I put it up.
Oh, that's really pretty. I like it.
Which
You put
one?
it on Facebook?
Yeah, put on that. That one? Okay. I'm gonna tag you. Oh, you tag you.
Hit the button.
This is Stevie D, and you're locked into 950 Lounge.
We're back on the Ride Now Free Lounge in the middle of question of the day with the lovely, super talented Danielle Baskerville, actress extraordinaire, and even part-time singer. Out the shower, out the shower.
Soon be full time.
Yes. What is something that's real spontaneous that you guys ever did for a woman?
Go around
Got
the panel.
married. Come on, baby, let's get out of here.
No, that's not funny.
Would you ever go like to Vegas to get married to a woman? Like,
No, because
I went to City Hall.
most black women, on my birthday. That's a true story.
Yeah.
To me, a wedding is for the wife. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just gonna show up in a nice suit and don't cut myself like I did last week. But again, it's really about them. So if she wanted Vegas, then fine. I think again, as men, we need to realize we have to cater to our women more. I don't really see that millennial generation, even some of the Gen Xers, catering to their women.
Yeah.
You gotta cater to your woman.
Right.
So if I was with you, I'm gonna close my eyes. If I was with you, you wouldn't have to worry about no interviews because
Except my now lady Gator.
and you have to just make my teriyaki chicken every morning. So I'm just saying we need to cater. We need to realize in so many cater. So that's what I would do spontaneous.
That's nice. I like that.
I know. I appreciate that. Rap 16 always works.
How about yourself?
Spontaneous.
Get off the couch.
Yeah, that's very
Spontaneous.
I had a long morning.
Grab my hand, let's roll off. My thing is that with spontaneous is doing something that she thinks that you wouldn't do.
Get off the couch.
Besides, I'm just going to piggyback what you said. It's
Yeah.
like doing things that unexpected. Like you said earlier, traveling.
Yeah.
Like, yo, get an overnight bag. We going somewhere. Where we
Nice.
going? I'll tell
City
you where
Hour.
we going when we get there. You know, gas station. Yeah, stuff
New
like that. New Rock. So just doing things. I think doing things spontaneous.
Yeah.
Because a woman always wants her mind adventurous. If you
Yeah.
keep that woman's mind adventurous, nothing you can't
I
fix.
think that comes from on both sides. I think it should be on both sides, you know, to keep the relationship.
But this is my dream. You asked me, not you. I didn't ask you.
Oh,
All right,
God.
next.
Oh, God. That will get you broken up with.
Oh,
Okay.
that'll get you cut.
That's it. Classic.
What a brown
We'll
juice.
find out some bounds and a big glass.
Nah. Probably maybe like a dinner or a lunch or just something real different. Maybe go to one of her favorite restaurants when she's not expecting it.
Wendy's.
Cafeteria?
First of all, y'all know, I don't go to Wendy's, so let's get that real clear. All right, I have some high standards here. Thank you.
What do they call the cafeteria?
It's the restaurant
It's a restaurant called
Yeah.
cafeteria.
Oh, it is?
I know you don't know about that because
Nah, I
you go
don't.
off the
The
number
chicken and
now.
waffles.
Chicken and waffles is good.
Yeah.
Bro, so what the hell is cafeteria? School?
Yeah, it is. I thought
Evangel
it was
cafeteria?
Hell, no, I ain't never eaten
But
one.
no, definitely just do something different. Like she wouldn't expect you to just pull up at her job, pick her up, let's just go away, let's go
You
do
do
something.
that every week, every night, every
I
Saturday.
do. I like
Said
it.
every
I do
night.
a lot of
Got
things.
it right every night.
You know, I pull up to people's jobs. I go to lunch. They don't expect me to show up because I have that kind of schedule where I can pull up.
Never
to
tell them where you work at.
I ain't gonna start.
She said,
I'm
oh.
joking, relax.
I'm not
Everybody
joking. I ain't
touchy.
gonna start. I don't need nobody.
It's every other Friday. He gets paid every 2 weeks.
Your Danielle, off the grid question.
Oh, the great question.
And
Okay.
I didn't ask you to study it.
Now,
but then you
anything,
look at
anything. Now, for me, spontaneous most likely would be going to like a bed and breakfast. Go down like the Cape May and just have a nice little weekend thing like that.
You let black folks in Cape May?
Huh?
Black folks can go to Cape May?
Yes, we do.
Oh, yeah.
At night.
Well, that's you. They know you already.
That's what's Cape May is going to Boston, right?
No,
No.
it's going down.
Down
south,
Jersey.
South
Oh.
Jersey. This
Oh,
past-
right.
Right before you get to Newark.
South-
They tell you,
South
keep going,
Jersey.
keep going to Newark, boy.
Wildwood.
Yeah, they let you in Wildwood. They let
That's
you
the
in Wildwood.
furthest they
That's
let.
your
Because
case.
Vineland's a black area.
Well, yes, they'll let you go there. But Cape May, keep on going, boy.
No,
You stop too soon.
I was able to stop right there and get some nice bed and breakfast.
He one of them nice colored guys.
He wear glasses. Don't you? That's true. Black people that wear glasses.
That's why you got yours on today?
Yeah.
Let's get to you one. Think of something nice out of it. What about you? I'll be up there backstage. I mean,
No, I don't know.
you got the rent ready?
No, that's you. I have to do that for you.
Take out the garbage.
Are you paying cash or with a
Yeah, shut
check?
up, nigga. You got enough time. For me, basically, this, give her a good morning, call her beautiful, sexy, whatever is nice little pet words
Are
that
you
you got for
sexy
them,
and
and that's
thong?
it. No, that's the shit.
What you got on?
You got no blue panties? I like
See why-
Paisley, Paisley Georgia.
Classy. Now I was with you yesterday when you made your call.
Yeah, I made a call, but nah, I'm trying to give you a show. So I'm sorry, you gotta be pleading the fifth on the show.
950 Lounge, the relations all around this country.
You mean the African woman?
What happened was I went to the Chinese restaurant and I opened up the fortune cookie. And the fortune cookie said inside of it, a beautiful, smart, and loving person will be coming into your life. So I had to send that to somebody. So,
That was the wrong person.
I'm already in your life.
Wrong person.
Danielle,
Next.
texting him, or maybe her, it is 2017.
Say, don't get it
Something
twisted.
nice out of the blue. Have you done that before?
Yeah, I have done it before.
What was the text? And so many nice words. You don't give me the whole. Give me the.
Got my money? Nah.
Let me think of one.
I'll push you.
Good
Go
morning,
ahead.
good
You
morning,
got it.
King. You know, good morning, my King. You know.
Oh, good morning. That's how I come to America. Good morning, my king.
It's my
You know, it makes
birthday.
me feel good. You know.
That's the beautiful thing. That's the beautiful thing. I don't know why engineers talking so much, but that's all right.
Well, you know.
I done fed them and stuff. Man, I got blood sugar rush going on. What about you, Rodeo? Your thoughts on texting something, like?
I'm old
Baby,
school.
you cook tonight?
I'm not going to text.
you use a
I'm going to
pigeon?
call or I'm going to come see
That's
you.
right. Give me
Pigeon.
You said pigeon? I use a pigeon.
You said you was old
He
school.
said, yo,
I know. I don't
Smoke
go.
Smoke signals.
nice.
The telegraph, right? He do the rain dance.
Your car have a sign outside.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Look,
What was it?
That's cute.
Get out.
The car have
Yeah, those signs.
Don't-
Leave me alone.
So you mean you would keep cardboard next to you with a pen?
A Sharpie. You think he's T.O. In any event, that is ways to melt the heart. I don't think that ain't accomplished.
Wait.
Yeah.
You gotta say something.
Oh.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah. Thank you for
No, what I do,
listening to the show.
no, real talk. We have a pact. We never say goodbye. It's always so long or see you later.
Peace.
Until next time.
Peace or deuces, whatever. But I always, middle of the day, I try when I can. And I always send that little text, like, thinking about you, hope your day is well, I'll see you later.
What's for dinner?
I know ain't nothing for dinner because she don't
Rashad, call Renee and see if that's true.
Wow! Rashad, can I get the ultimate
Not
gun
3
fire
times on the
smoke
ceiling.
right there?
If you want me.
Just keep
What the
on
dance
the
was
button.
doing?
Don't stop. Keep going.
You know what, Danielle, I invited you.
Get the dance.
Was.
Go ahead, do the dance again. That was from the watch.
That was the one.
That is the watch. Yeah, the girl, she couldn't stop
Oh,
dancing.
man.
That was me, Fruity.
Really show your age. Well, that ends today's show. I want to thank our guest, Danielle Baskerville.
Thank you
Real
for
quick,
having
people
me.
find information on you.
You guys can check me out on my website at www.daniellebaskerville.com. My other Instagram is my first and last name.
For
Let's call her BB.
She said that about 4 times
Listen.
over just so you can get all that.
for our readers, if you read like me, I'm a big reader. The Hounds of Baskerville, the same way it's spelled with Danielle. It's a book. Well, why don't you go to read sometime?
You can.
You
That's
know,
why you only watch CNN.
Same mama, same daddy. I can't explain it. This has been a great show. Big shout again to Tyler Burgos.
Yes.
Thank you, Amanda Ramos, for this great food.
Yeah, yeah.
I know you're gonna. My man is clocking out.
I don't know. It may not be no
Yeah,
more.
who cooked that food? Again, as I always say, it's my house, but you always gotta see. We'll see you next week. Peace and God bless.
950 Lounge. Stay tuned, guys.
Something now.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? This girl put it down on the show. Damn, I'm calling somebody. I was like, where you at? But you know what I'm saying? Great time. We want to have you back on the show. We want to have you back maybe as a co-host.
Nice.
So you can really get the 3-hour adventure that we do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, man. Follow this lady, man. She's doing a lot of amazing things besides acting.
Thank you.
All right. Shout out.
Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Positive energy all day. All day.
Hey, listen, thanks for tuning in. This girl shines brighter than the stars at night. She needs a good pair of sunglasses because she's going places. So continue to support, y'all, no doubt.
Shout out
looking at?
Live.
Oh, hi everybody. Hi.
Tell them where to find you at.
You can find me at Just a Classic Man. That's spelled J-U-S-A, Classic Man. Like the part of my head. No, I'm just kidding. But we had a great time with this beautiful young lady here. You know, she's amazing. I can't wait to see what else she's gonna do in life.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel to watch my interview. You can stay up to date with all my latest projects on my website at www.daniellebaskerville.com. Stay tuned.